What's up, people? Rendog Extreme. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of my video. What I'm going to talk about is the Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. So apparently it seemed like the series between the Rockets and the Thunder is in the books, but there is some fortunate situation with Russell Westbrook. Unfortunate result for Russell Westbrook and the Thunder with the series ending in 5. Let me tell you this. Steven Adams is a great player, and I think he's kind of getting overlooked because other than Russell Westbrook, the entire Oklahoma City team has been getting trashed. Like, they have Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo, Enes Kanter. There's some good players. I mean, I don't know how Oladipo did. They didn't really follow in on him, but because everybody was all over Westbrook and riding hard on him about his triple-doubles. So, and the fact that he wasn't even injured, because if he was injured, I don't know how the team will look. They'll probably be below 500. That's what I'm saying. That last time OKC was below 500 was almost 9 years ago. 2008-2009 season, they were 29-53, and that was their inaugural season in Oklahoma City. So that was the last time they were below 500. Then all the other years, they've been making the playoffs like endlessly. So that's something for him. So what I gotta say to that is, will Russell Westbrook win an MVP? Here are 2 reasons I don't think he will win MVP. 2 reasons that I think he will not win MVP. The only 2 reasons that he's not going to win MVP is the fact that he couldn't get the Rockets past the first round. And I don't know if they're going to count the playoffs as a reason why he should win MVP, because I know votes are in during the regular season. And the fact that he got 42 triple-doubles. Another thing is that he couldn't overcome tough teams on his own, like the Warriors, maybe the Rockets, maybe the Cavs, but if he did get at least one win against Golden State, which I think he did, but that was probably with Durant not playing, then that is MVP caliber. But other than that, I think he does have a shot at MVP. James Harden, I think, may be MVP. LeBron won too many, and Stephen Curry won too many. It will be overwhelming. That'll be the overwhelming amount of MVPs that he's going to win. So that's what I got to say to that. Other than that, other players that I think would have a shot at MVP probably would be not Kevin Durant or Stephen Curry, because Stephen Curry is Durant on his side, 2 previous MVPs playing on the same team, which has never been done before, which is kind of hard to imagine. But Kawhi Leonard may be MVP, I don't know, but because the team plays so well, the Spurs as a team, that would be a tough thing. So I would say the only 3 MVPs I would have to say is Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard. Those are all Western players, so I can't think of an Eastern team other than Isaiah Thomas who may win the MVP other than that, because Isaiah Thomas, king of the fourth, he was fantastic this whole season. It would be hard to count the teams they lost, because those are some rough games that Isaiah Thomas had. And that's when king of the fourth didn't show up. But other than that, Isaiah Thomas really stepped up greatly. And he has been the great figurehead to the Celtics being the 1 seed. Even though it was completely irrelevant because Cleveland didn't really compete for the 1 seed, they just took it to Boston, and then other games they just rested, and the Celtics were like, okay, we'll take it. But yeah, that's what I got to say to that. Russell Westbrook, he has competition. Isaiah Thomas, I think nobody's going to think Isaiah Thomas is going to be MVP, but I think he deserves it too. But Russell Westbrook, I think, is on top of it. He's the top of the food chain. The triple-double is kind of the reason why he's on top of that food chain. So that's what I got to say to that. So for him to be the top of the food chain, that would be great, because the 42 triple-double, that's an accomplishment. I think he deserves MVP. He needs some sort of an award, whether it's most improved. I don't know about defensive player of the year, or maybe Giannis Antetokounmpo. I forgot, maybe MVP, but nah, his team wasn't as spectacular as Russell Westbrook. But everybody's pulling in on Westbrook. I'm sorry, but if he does win MVP, that's an accomplishment. But I'm sorry that they got knocked down in 5. I wish they went to 7. I thought the matchup would be great, Thunder and Rockets. But off-season, hey, there's always an off-season. It's good. If Thunder can build up a better team in the off-season, maybe get Josh Smith, who's probably playing overseas, Nate Robinson maybe as a good backup, or who else? If Paul George ends up joining the team, I don't see him leaving, but he probably wants to fight LeBron one more time, or if they get Carmelo Anthony. Like, if the team stop being so complacent, like, I feel like the GM and the management is too freaking complacent to build a stronger OKC team around Westbrook and stop leaning on Westbrook. Because if he gets injured, who's going to step up for him? Like, that's what they need. They have Steven Adams, Oladipo, Enes Kanter. They do have talent somewhere, but who's going to, fill in that spot that Russell Westbrook has built? Because they had Ayo Silva, they got rid of him, and then they probably got someone else in exchange. But other than that, like, Doug McDermott and Taj Gibson could be a good acquaintance, but it still wasn't enough for them to get past Houston. That's what I gotta say to that. So, Russell Westbrook, if he wins MVP, that's gonna be great because everybody's all over that. But don't boycott the NBA. There has to be another reason why someone else wins. It has to be either Isaiah Thomas or James Harden or Kawhi Leonard. That's it. But other than that, I don't know who else. So, Russell Westbrook, great season. Hopefully next year you come back with a stronger team, take it to Durant and the Warriors, and we'll see what happens from there. So that's what I got to say to that. Peace out.